Welcome back. A recent Harris poll shows almost half of U.S. companies say they can't fill open jobs. That impacts all of us when it comes to everything from products being in stock to deliveries arriving quickly. One solution? 2022 was a record year for companies buying robots in North America. Chris Stewart looks into what this means for the supply chain.
I've heard a lot of talk over the years about self-driving vehicles and how the technology is going to be the future, but you likely haven't seen it used like what we're seeing here at this startup outside of Denver. They say that very soon, what you're looking at right now could have a huge impact on the way that we get many things delivered.
In a typical scenario, you may see a yard truck that gets called on to move trailer 26 to loading bay 14 to unload. The driver is always moving autonomously. There we go.
For as impressive as it may be to see a truck drive itself,
hopefully we'll get this driver to show your hands a little bit more. There.
Andrew Smith told me this isn't just for show.
Literally introduce millions of hours of additional capability and capacity in long-haul trucking just by reducing the idle time of trucks by 5 minutes coming in and out of these facilities.
Smith's company Outrider is creating electric self-driving trucks, but not the kind you'll see next to you on a highway. These are the ones used in distribution yards to move trailers into positions to be filled, and then where a trucker can pick up their load and get going. They may not go far or move fast, but if a warehouse is dealing with a worker shortage, well, that can add hours or days to getting stuff to our stores or homes.
They don't take breaks and they're always available. With human-driven trucks, you may have someone running in and out, taking breaks, and that's if you can find the people to do the work anyway.
Outrider's trucks are fitted with sensors and controlled by software that maps out the yard almost like a video game.
A 2-year-old can press a button and say, I want to move that 40,000-pound, 53-foot-long trailer to that loading dock with centimeter accuracy, and the system does everything else by itself.
Wow. More than 500,000 warehouse and transportation jobs were empty at the start of this year. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Nearly 100,000 more than the year prior.
We'll need less humans to do certain jobs, but those are the jobs that humans don't want to do.
I brought the question of what more robots in the workplace will mean for all of us and our jobs to Mark Yos. He prepares college students for careers in automation and manufacturing. He believes people should look at robots as a way to fill a gap instead of a threat to the human workforce. A recent survey found the manufacturing industry could be short more than 2 million jobs in the next decade.
But then we also need the smart people that can program those machines to be able to do what we need them to do, take away the menial tasks from the human.
Across the supply chain, finding people to do these dull, dirty, dangerous tasks is a challenge for the entire industry that's dependent on shipping goods.
For now, Outrider's trucks have a person inside to make sure the system is moving smoothly and safely. But Smith told me the goal is to eventually no longer need a human in the cab. Outrider is still in its pilot stages, but plans to start selling its trucks next year. An example of how what was once the technology of the future is becoming part of our everyday lives. Chris Stewart, Scripps News, Brighton, Colorado.